Hi guys, happy Earth Day. It is Wednesday, April 22nd, and it is the day that we talk about Earth Day. So a little bit about Earth Day. It was started in 1970 to promote environmental awareness and to get people involved with keeping our Earth healthy and happy. And so there are some ideas and things that you could possibly do at home. So I want you to brainstorm with your families and maybe write some of those down in our journal. And I'll talk about that in a little bit more. And then I also wanted to let you know on our normal little lesson plan for this week, if you go all the way to the bottom below the links and stuff, I added a new section that says Earth Day Extras. And there are 3 virtual tours in there that the kids can do on their computers that will let them see different things. I think one's on the volcanoes in Hawaii, one is in on the glacier in Alaska, and there's another one I think in Utah. But it's kind of fun and something for them to do. I know you can't get too crazy on Earth Day and go to a lot of places, but maybe you could let them view those and see those different things. And hopefully you get a chance to get outside if it's not raining. So happy Earth Day. Everything else today, we're going to do a little review with our sounds of the hawk card and the coil card, and I'll show you the videos of those, and then we'll go through our stuff for reading and just a little bit of math, still doing the non-standard measure. Here's the video for your hawk card, and remember Hazel the hawk says ah, 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 and you spread your wings out.
Ah, hawk. Hazel the hawk never cooks her food. Instead, she eats it raw. And when she thinks of dinner time, she caws, ah, 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 ah. Hazel the hawk likes rabbits and mice and catches them with her claws. In August, she flies high above the fields and spies them below in the straw. Sometimes she even snatches a snake. And when she's caught one, she calls, ah, 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 ah. If you are a hawk thinking of dinner time, what do you think you'd say? Ah, 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 ah.
Okay, and remember that those aren't the only 2 spellings we have for this sound. We also have the O-U-G-H and the A-U-G-H. So we have 4 different spellings for Hazel the hawk, okay? And then we can watch our coil video, and remember the coil says oi, oi, oi. I giggle every time I have to do that one. Man, I wish you guys were here because you'd probably be giggle buckets with that. Be funny. All right.
Oi. Coil. Boing, 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 boing. Roy the coil is a bouncing toy, and this is the sound of his bounce. Oi, 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 oi. Doing, 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 doing. Roy the coil just dances for joy. This is the sound of his dance. Oi, 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 oi. Kaboing, kaboing. Roy the coil springs over a boy. What springing sound does he make? Oi, 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 oi.
All right. Roy the coil. I can't ever remember his name. So we have Hazel the hawk and Roy the coil. Okay, so here's our blending for today. Are you ready, Freddy's? Following my fingers. First sound. T. T. Taught. Taught. I taught you these sounds. First sound. K. T. Caught. Caught. First sound. B. T. Bought. Bought. First sound. T. Thought. Thought. Notice all of those are past tense for something. You wouldn't say, I thinked about my math. I thought about my math. All right, next row. First sound. S. Oi. Soy. j, oi, joy, joy. J, oi, t, joint, joint. Like a joint where your arms meet or your bones meet, your joint. Blend it. Sp, oi, ol, spoil, spoil. I hope our milk does not spoil. All right, and then we have one sentence down here. I'm going to have it go ahead and take a look at that. We do have a few high frequency words that we should know, so take a second to read through it, point at it, whisper, read it to yourself, just like if we were in our classroom. Someday we'll be back there, right? And I'm noticing an apostrophe S. Who remembers what an apostrophe S tells us? It tells us that something belongs to someone, right? So let's go ahead and read through it. First sound, d, s, mods, someone's name, mod, d, t, daughter, picked, up, k, oi, coin. All right, read it to me. Mods, daughter, picked up a coin. Whose daughter? Maud's. What belongs to Maud? It's her daughter. All right, let's read it nice and fluently. Ready? Maud's daughter picked up a coin. Very good job. Okay, and I am not doing dictation today because I'm adding a little different thing to our decodable. So we're not going to do dictation. Let's see. So then we have your sound spelling review worksheet, which is this one, 127, 128. Okay. And you're just writing the word that matches the picture, okay? So don't forget to cross them out as you use them. And then on the back, write the word that best completes the sentence. You can read all of these, and then your dictation we were going to do down here. You can cross that out, or if you want to, you can write some sounds or words that have our sounds that we talked about for review today. Okay, so that's your worksheet. And then your decodable is extra long today. Since it's a day 5, it is 16 pages long, and I know that you guys always freak out about that when we're in the classroom. So this is your decodable at dawn. And what I want you to do differently with your decodable, we did it a few times in our classroom, is I want you to find all of our sound spellings and see, I wrote them on my decodable. Okay, so these are all the sound spellings you're looking for this week. All of our ah sounds and all of our oi. And you can either underline them or highlight them. So I went through and found some just to show you. So I underlined, I see O-U-G-H, which says ah, so I underlined that one. Is there another one on that page? Nope. So then next page, as I'm reading, and as you're reading, this is what I want you to do. There's another one, there's another one. So we're just underlining them or highlighting them, whichever you guys want. If you have a highlighter, great. If you don't, just underline them. So just the sound spellings that we learned this week. Okay, so O-I, O-Y, O-U-G-H, A-U-G-H, A-W, and A-U. And there are all of them throughout the whole story. So as you're doing your whisper read, go through and highlight and underline. So do that with your whisper read, and then I still want you to read them to an adult 2 times. So that's why we're going to skip a few other things, because this is going to take you a little bit longer. I know you can do it though, and you're going to do it great. Okay? And it's kind of a fun book because it's about bird watching, and I love bird watching. So, okay, so there's that. We are not going to do a spelling test because I have not gotten a lot of them back from anyone, so I know that it's probably a difficult thing to complete with the kids. Either form I've done it in, I haven't gotten it, with me doing it over on the video and with parents doing it, so that tells me that maybe it's not working very well. So we're just gonna halt that for this week. Go ahead and practice them and keep writing them down. And then hopefully when we get back in the classroom, we'll just do a review of all of them together. So I don't know, I'll work on that and see if there's a different way we can do the spelling tests, okay? So then you also have this worksheet that you should have in your packets. So this is just a worksheet on contractions, so putting two words together. And we've worked on this in the classroom, so this would be a little bit of a review. So they can complete this one, and it's page 125 and 126. Okay. And so they can do that one. And then that is it for reading, except for your journal entry, which I briefly talked about at the beginning of the video. For Earth Day, I want you to think about and brainstorm with your families or your people that you have at home with you right now. What are some things you could do around your community or around your home that would help our Earth? What you could do to be active for Earth Day, okay? So think about those, write those down. I want at least 4 sentences. At least 4 sentences. Remember, sentences start with a capital, end with punctuation. Write nice and neat. Someday I will get your journals back, okay? So that is reading. And I will be right back for math. So for math, guys, we're going to work on 9.5, which is on page 537. And if you're looking at that book right now, I'm going to read the problem to you. Mainly for 9.5, they're wanting you to model, or they call it acting out. So they want you to think about how to come to a conclusion. So think about this problem. The blue ribbon is about 4 paper clips long. The red ribbon is about 1 paper clip long. The green ribbon is 2 paper clips longer than the red ribbon. Measure and draw the ribbons from shortest to longest. So they want you to draw it out, which is acting it out or modeling it, to compare them so that you put them in order. So think about which one of those would be the biggest. If the blue ribbon is about 4 paper clips long, so if you have your paper clips, you could put those out there, okay? And then the red ribbon is 1 paper clip long. But the green ribbon is 2 paper clips longer than the red. So remember, the red is 1, and if the green one is 2 longer, how many paper clips long would that one be? It would be 3 paper clips long, right? So we have to do a little bit of addition in there almost, okay? So while you're thinking about that, I'm going to show you mine. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here's what I have. And I just have these here for examples. But so the red ribbon is only 1 long, and the blue is 4 long. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 paper clips for the blue. And then it tells us that the green ribbon is 2 paper clips longer than the red. So I know the red is 1. So I added 1, 2. So how many paper clips should I have for the green? 1, 2, 3. And I already went ahead and put them in order. And it said to do from shortest to longest. So is this shorter than this one? Yes. Okay. So if they asked us to do longest to shortest, we would need to flip-flop it, huh? And they ask you to do that on the next page, on that page, which don't look at the answers. But on the next page, they have a very similar one. Zach has 3 ribbons. The yellow ribbon is about 4 paper clips long. The orange ribbon is 3 paper clips shorter than the yellow ribbon. The blue ribbon is 2 paper clips longer than the yellow ribbon. Okay, guys, and now here's the problem on page 538. So I'll read it again. Zach has 3 ribbons. The yellow ribbon is about 4 paper clips long. The orange ribbon is 3 paper clips shorter than the yellow ribbon. The blue ribbon is 2 paper clips longer than the yellow ribbon. Measure and draw the ribbons in order from longest to shortest. So I went ahead and put my yellow, and I just have these here so you guys can see my colors. I went ahead and put my yellow one out because I know it told me the yellow ribbon is about 4 paper clips long. So I just went ahead and did that. Okay, and if you don't have paper clips, just draw it out. Draw out what you think about 4 paper clips long would be. Okay, Now we know the yellow is 4. The orange is 3 shorter than the yellow ribbon. So if we have 4, what's 3 shorter? So if I take away 3, how many are left? 1. And that's the orange one. So our orange one is only 1. And then it tells us the blue ribbon is 2 paper clips longer than the yellow. How many is our yellow? 1, 2, 3, 4. And we need to add 2. 2 more paper clips. So let's get our 4 out there. Oops, I think I got too many. This is so hard to do through a camera, guys, just so you know. All right, so there's our 4, right? And then it said 2 longer than the yellow. So there's our yellow. Oh, I did. I got the perfect number. How convenient. All right, there's 2 more. And I knew the answer, so I went ahead and put it in order already. But you might not have yours in order from longest to shortest already, so you might have to shift it around and try it again. Okay, that's why I encourage you to try and do it with some paper clips or, you know, something. Anything would work. It doesn't have to be paper clips, as long as they're the same size, right? We've learned that. And notice how I have my lines so I know where to start. So I'm lining everything up from the get-go. Okay, so try that one. And then I want you to go ahead and do birds 9.5. And let me know how that goes. And we'll go from there. Okay, happy measuring. Later, taters.